Good morning. My name is Brianna Moyer, and I am a member of the Local Mission Service Committee, and I wanted to talk to you today about the Community Sharing Project. As you may remember, in April 2021, Neffsville Mennonite Church raised $58,280 to donate to 8 local organizations as part of the Community Sharing Project. The Community Sharing Project was developed by the Local Missions Committee as a way to show love to our neighbors by supporting local organizations that are working to meet the basic needs of our community members. In 2021, we selected 8 organizations with a focus on providing food, housing, utilities, and clothing to our community. The initial goal of our project was to raise $40,000, and we were blown away by the generosity of Neffsville as we exceeded that goal and raised over $58,000 for these organizations. We also were so grateful to congregation members who gave matching funds totaling $15,000, which helped to contribute to our total. This allows us to donate $7,200 to each of the 8 organizations. We received many letters of thanks from these organizations who were very grateful to be able to use this money for their work in the community. This year, we would like to challenge the congregation to continue their financial support of the many wonderful organizations in our community. As we reflect on all that has happened since last year, we recognize that there are still many of our neighbors who are in need of support for basic things like food, housing, and clothing. We also want to highlight other important needs that have arisen in the last year, specifically needs of refugee families arriving in Lancaster, as well as mental health needs of many in our community. This year, we have expanded our list of community organizations to include 10 organizations focusing on all of these needs that we just identified. You will hear the names of many of the same organizations as last year, but we've also added several organizations to the list. The 10 organizations we are choosing to support this year include Church World Services, which focuses on refugee resettlement; The Mix at Arbor Place, which focuses on providing food and meals to children as well as an after-school program; the Lancaster County Homeless Coalition, which focuses on housing as well as provides shelters and a mobile hygiene truck to the community; Tenfold, which is a joint venture of the prior Tabor Community Services as well as LHOP, and this is an organization that focuses on housing needs in our community; Lancaster County Food Hub, which focuses on food and clothing; Parish Resource Center, which organizes community meals in Lancaster; Brightside Opportunity Center, which focuses on food and fitness programs for the community; San Juan Bautista, which is a church that provides many services including food and clothing donations as well as child care services for our Spanish-speaking community; Lone Oak Animal Assisted Therapeutic Services, which provides horses and horse programs for community members with mental health; Teen Hope, which is sponsored by Samaritan Counseling Center, which focuses on suicide prevention in teenagers. We are excited to bring this opportunity to Neffsville Mennonite Church as we recognize that financial giving is one of the many gifts of our congregation. The members of this committee would each like to share with you why we feel this project is important and why we choose to support it.
Hi, I'm Phil Hostetter. I've been the chair of the Local Service Opportunity Committee and working with Brianna and John Baumberger to try to work at getting the sharing project going this year. As you're aware, the Community Sharing Project is part of the larger local outreach sharing opportunity that we are working at this spring and this summer and fall. And some of you have been involved in various different parts of that projects that we've been working at. What I've seen in our church is people who are very good at giving in a wide variety of ways. Some part of our projects we've been doing, others you're doing it day in and day out. Some of you are serving on local boards, some of you are helping make blankets and bags to send to Peru, others are teaching in Sunday school, others are helping to lead in audio and visual or church and music. We're a people that know how to give, and we like to give in a variety of ways. Some of us also been blessed with the ability to give of our financial blessings that we have. And so we come to you as part of this sharing project, asking you to be with us as we walk into this, challenging ourselves to see if we can raise $60,000 to give to local organizations that are already doing a great job here in Lancaster County. And we want to bless them as they bless our neighbors. And so we ask you to join us as a committee, seeing if we can raise $60,000 to surprise some of our local organizations that are already doing a great work here with the financial gift from this season. Thank you for your willingness to give when you understand what the project is and what we're aiming for. I've seen that and many times in the mission activities I've been involved with. If we communicate with you well, you open up your gifts very largely to us. And I've seen that in the past, and I expect again that through the Holy Spirit's blessing we'll be able to do that in this project as well.
I was blessed to be a part of the planning committee for the community sharing project last year, and I was so excited to see how Neffsville Mennonite community came together to support the many local organizations that we chose. As we think about the many needs of our neighbors and all that is going on locally and globally, it is encouraging to see how many wonderful organizations are already doing much needed work in our community. I believe that partnering with these organizations and supporting their work financially is a really important part of engaging with our community. I am also hopeful that our continued support of these organizations may lead to the development of longitudinal relationships and show us how we as a church may be able to engage with these communities and with these organizations in other ways. We are excited to invite the organizations this year to join us for Mission Sharing Sunday in October as a way to learn more about these organizations and how they plan to use the money that we are able to donate to them. We want to thank you so much for all of your generosity and support last year, and we are very excited to offer this opportunity to give again this year. We thank you all for joining in this opportunity, and we hope to exceed our goal this year. In terms of the details of our giving, we are planning to collect donations for these 10 community organizations from August 21st through September 18th. Last year, we raised $58,000, and our goal is to beat our record from last year. We are setting a very exciting goal of $60,000 this year, and we know that Neffsville will be able to come together to meet this goal. If you are interested in helping with a matching gift similar to the donors we had last year, please come to one of the committee members, which would be myself, Brianna Moyer, Phil Hossetter, or John Baumberger. To give a donation, you can write a check to Neffsville Mennonite Church and designate in the memo line Community Sharing Project. If you choose to give online and you give electronically, please also designate that the gift goes to the Community Sharing Project. All donations will be split evenly among the 10 organizations that we have listed. We plan to give these donations at the end of September after we finish our collection. We will also have these organizations come to our Mission Sharing Sunday in October if they are able and share about how they plan to use our donations so that we can learn more about the very important work that they're doing. We thank you all for being a part of this exciting project and partnering with these wonderful organizations in our community who are showing love to our neighbors each and every day.